Welcome to the Thomas More University Financial Aid Office web series of videos. In this video, we're going to be looking at the verification process for the 2019-20 financial aid year. Specifically, we're going to be looking at the dependent verification process. The top portion of the form is simply the student's information. So again, this is looking at the dependent student. If you are an independent student, you will receive a separate form that says independent. It will still look for just the student's information at the top here. In section B, we need everyone in the student's household. Be sure to read the instructions in this section because this can be very confusing as to who to include and who not to include in this section. At minimum, we need you as the student, your information here, and because this is the dependent form, you are dependent on a parent, so we need at least one parent in this section as well. So in this table, we need the full name of the person, age, relationship to you, the student, and also we need to know if that person is attending college. So of course you, the student, are attending, so you would list Thomas More University, and then also list anyone else in your household if they're going to be attending college at least half time during the upcoming school year. Section C of the verification worksheet looks for tax and income information for both the student and or the parent. So in this table, again, be sure to read the instructions carefully. We have two sections here, one for parent and one for student. We're looking at tax year 2017 for the 2019-20 FAFSA. So be sure to be looking at the correct tax year, and the student as well as the parent will fall into one of these four categories. And we also need documentation of each of these four categories to accompany this verification worksheet when you turn in your verification to the financial aid office. So the first option is that you filed 2017 taxes. Be sure to send in a signed copy of your 2017 taxes. Unfortunately, we are not able to accept an unsigned copy. The other option is you can do what's called the data retrieval tool on the FAFSA. You may have already done this when you originally filed the FAFSA. It actually prompts you to do that when you initially file the FAFSA. It asks you to do the data retrieval process. So if you've done that, you can simply check this box for both the student and or the parent. The third option is that you did not file in taxes in 2007, but you did work. So there are certain thresholds where you may have worked but did not earn enough money where you were required to file taxes, and that's perfectly okay. We need you to complete the next section down below. The fourth option is that you did not earn any income in 2017. You did not file taxes and you also did not work at all. You simply check that box. This, of course, is a copy of a tax return. So again, on the verification worksheet, that first option in section C is a signed copy of the 1040 tax return. So be sure to sign it. It does say sign here. Make sure you have your signature there before you submit it into us. Unfortunately, we are not able to accept an unsigned copy of your tax return. We would have to ask you to sign it. Please complete this section of the worksheet if you checked the section 3 above. This was the section where you may not have filed taxes for 2017, but you did earn an income. In this case, we need to know where you earned that income, so we need the employee's name, either you or a parent, as well as your employer's name, and we need a W-2 if you have one, along with the amount that you earned. We need to include the W-2 in with your documentation when you submit that documentation to us in the financial aid office. Again, this is only if you check the third box in section C of the verification worksheet that you did not file 2017 taxes. The final section is we simply need your signature. Again, this is a dependent verification worksheet, so we need both a student and a parent signature as well as the date. If you have an independent worksheet, we simply need student signature.